Hello everybody, you're here with the Tech Pandas, where we go beyond the spec sheets and give you honest thoughts on technology after some real world usage. And this is the follow-up to the unboxing of the MOZA R3 Bundle for the Xbox. I've been running this system for about a month now, and I feel like I've got a pretty good grasp on what I like and what I don't like. And compared to the T248, I will cut right to the chase. This is a much better overall system, with one issue. What do I like about this system? Well, I love the MOZA R3's all aluminum build. Every piece from MOZA here is all metal, and it gives it a very industrial look and feel compared to the plasticky toy feeling of the T248. I also like the way the force feedback is delivered in the MOZA R3 compared to the T248. It's direct drive compared to belt drive. This feels a lot more instantaneous and smoother in delivery. With the belt drive, it always felt like there was a little bit of a lag, and it would catch up to what you're seeing on the TV. With the MOZA R3, I feel like as I'm anticipating things on screen, it's happening in the wheel in real time. In the unboxing video, I mentioned that one of my gripes was the amount of noise from the paddle shifters of the T248. I'm hoping that this is a little bit more quiet because my space is not far from the bedrooms of everybody, and playing early in the morning and later at night is a bit difficult. Volume is down on the TV, about to hit the track, see what it sounds like. It's so weird driving without any noise. Onto the shifter and the handbrake. Again, MOZA made these out of all metal, very industrial look and feel. The shifter has this very significant snap to it. You always know where you're at. Great feel, great feedback. The handbrake has this great feel to the spring and the pull. There's all this progressivity, and there's in between. It's not on off like my previous setup where I had to bind the handbrake action to the sequential shifter or one of the levers or buttons on the steering wheel. That in turn made it very binary. It was on or off. It was all or nothing. Here, I can pull a little bit or I can pull a lot, and in the game, it reacts accordingly, giving you finesse. Not to say it was all because of the handbrake, but I did previously set a baseline time on a stage with a specific car with the T248, and with some more time in the game, learning a few tricks, and the addition of this MOZA handbrake, I was able to shave off 3.5 minutes off my previous time. Now, what do I not like about this system? Well, I haven't talked about the pedals yet. That's because the pedals are not great. The MOZA R3 Bundle is their entry-level kit, so it stands to reason that their pedals are entry-level as well, and that's my biggest issue with this set is the accelerator and the brake pedal both use the same spring, and it's very, very light. It's very soft. You can blow through the travel pretty quick. MOZA sells a performance kit, which is an absolute must-buy for your brake pedal because it's a two-piece kit with an elastomer and a spring. And what that does is it gives you a good amount of resistance, and it simulates the hydraulic feel of an actual brake pedal. Without it, you'd be blowing through the brake travel and your braking would be super inconsistent. Speaking of consistency, that's been my biggest issue with this pedal set, other than the way it feels. It was noticeable on occasions in Rally 2.0, but it was a lot more noticeable in Assetto Corsa Competizione. Coming into a turn, which I previously successfully navigated multiple laps in a row, and then all of a sudden I'd come in with the same speed, same braking points, same amount of pressure, and I just wouldn't be able to stop in time to make the turn. It doesn't happen enough to where the pedal set is unusable, but it happens enough to where it makes it frustrating. So what are my options to solve this? As of now, I see 3 different routes. One, there's a company called Alien Mods over in Europe that sells a load cell that you can buy to put on the brake pedal. Unfortunately, it's on back order, and the company's small. It's run by one guy who I think 3D prints everything and makes it himself. So there's no telling how long that's going to take. 2, I could buy the CRP pedals from MOZA. I have to stick with MOZA because I'm on the Xbox, which is their first set of load cell pedals that came to market. Now, reading the reviews and feedback on that, seems like those pedals are not the best. but being load cell, they'd probably be more accurate than where I'm at right now. They're heavily discounted at the moment because the CRP2s are on the market, which is their update to that set. And from what I'm reading is a much better pedal set. But the issue with the CRP2s is that they're full retail price and they're only a 2-pedal set. I don't get a clutch. With the CRPs, I do get a clutch, which allows me to clutch kick in Rally 2.0 like I did on the Thrustmaster. So I'm in a position where if I want to have the same amount of control that I had on the Thrustmaster system, I would need to buy, one, a clutch pedal for the SRP lights because that's a 2-pedal set as well, and the load cell from Alien Mods to hopefully make it more accurate like the system from Thrustmaster. I could buy an outdated pedal set at a heavily discounted price, or I could pay full retail for the updated system, but also have to buy a clutch pedal later on as well and spend more money. Is this problem bad enough that I'm not having fun? Absolutely not. I'm having a blast. If you are not worried about lap times, if you just want to come on and have fun, you want to play Need for Speed, some of the more arcade-like games, it's not an issue. But if you're into sim racing and you want to get better and get better control of your lap times, then it might be an issue. Keep that in mind. The MOZA R3 Bundle makes the T248 from Thrustmaster feel like a plasticky Fisher-Price My First Sim set. Now functionally, has the R3 made my lap times better? A little bit. Am I that much better of a driver? Not necessarily, but the experience of playing the sim games has been a lot better with this system. Even with the issues with the SRP light pedals, I would still choose this over the Thrustmaster system because I have a much more open upgrade path. Most systems communicate with the Xbox through the wheelbase. This communicates with the wheel instead, meaning I could take this wheel off and upgrade to a different wheelbase later down the road if I want stronger force feedback, and I'm totally fine with it. I also like how on the back of the wheelbases, MOZA has added these ports to connect all the peripherals, so I don't need an extra hub or have a bunch of extra stuff laying around. And that's something that MOZA did that I really appreciate, giving me options as far as upgrades later down the road. As of now, I'm undecided on what I want to do with the pedals. I'm pretty sure that Route 2 with the old TRP pedals at a discount is out of the question because I don't want to buy outdated stuff. So it's either Route 1 with the Alien Mod load cell and clutch pedal or the CRP2s. Hopefully this gave you some insight to make an informed decision on your sim racing journey. If you have any thoughts, suggestions, or tips, hit us up in the comments. Do your thing with the like and subscribe buttons, and we'll catch you later.